a comedy that I'm making instead of a serious conversation. So most Jews, they think that their power is in attracting the secular. What they don't realize, for example, is that our knowledge base is so much further advanced than any knowledge base of the secular world that it's incredible. For example, I'm going to give you some examples. One piece of history that you might find quite interesting. In the book of Jeremiah, Jeremiah was a great Jewish prophet that lived by the destruction of the temple. So Jeremiah was accepted by the nations of the world as a great man. And in fact, in history, many of the Jewish people were accepted by the Romans, by the Greeks. Caesar had constant conversation with the great men of Israel, as did Alexander the Great. Constantly, on many topics. So it says that Jeremiah was in Egypt. It says this in the book of Jeremiah. He was in Egypt. And he was preaching, he was teaching. And great men from all over came to listen to him. According to the historical data, this is what I heard from the Rebbe, Socrates, who was the teacher of Plato, who was the teacher of Aristotle, was in Egypt at that time. If he was in Egypt, there's no question he would go to listen to Jeremiah. Because they knew that this was a prophet, a real prophet. A man of even the secular world, the Christian world accepts the Old Testament as the Old Testament. I mean, they'll quote Jeremiah, there's no question about it. So already that's from that point of view. From another point of view, you should know, very interestingly, that the Jewish people, we Jewish people, we never thought that the world was flat. No, most of the world thought the world was flat until Columbus and Magellan took their trips around to India, through the water. They thought the world was flat. We never thought the world was flat. In fact, in the Machzor, based on the Tillim, the world is called a globe hanging in the middle of space. Tole Eretz al Benima. That this globe is hanging on nothing. It's a wondrous concept.